What's going on, guys? This is Gainz Gaming. Today we are going to be doing a full tutorial on how to migrate one of your farm accounts into your new kingdom. So as you can see here, I have a lot of farm accounts. So I have a little bit of a farm colony around my main city right here. And so that way I can do tons of gathering and send them to my main account much easier. So you can see here in my character management, I have 7 farms right now in my kingdom. And I have my 8th one right here in Kingdom 2398, which is the kingdom I used to play in. So I'm going to be going over into this kingdom and migrate it into 2368. We did just get the update here for the new civilization, and so we are also going to be opening gold keys and silver keys in a future video. Stay tuned for that one. One will also be dropping today. So we are going to be migrating this account into my new kingdom. So you can see here, I haven't really logged onto it that often just because it isn't in my kingdom, but it is in 2398. I do have my passport page here that I need. So the way I got this wasn't through spending money, it was through Alliance currency. And so going into the Alliance shop and then buying a passport. So I had to make sure I could find someone that could supply it for me and that I had the credits to do so. So I just sold some of this stuff that I just really don't need on this account. As you can see here, I do still have 900,000 Alliance credits on this account, so I could buy another one if I needed to. But we have enough right now in order to migrate, so I'm just going to collect this stuff just because it's free. I don't want to lose it. I am going to have to get rid of some of my resources, which I actually shouldn't have collected that. I meant to only collect my troops. But in the future, try to leave these open just so that you can take those resources with you. I'm not really worried about that because it's a farm account. I don't really care how many resources it has because I'm going to be transferring it anyway. I'll claim all this free stuff just because it won't be there in my next kingdom. This is basically when you just don't log on for a while and then log on again. It kind of re-incentivizes you to play the game a little bit more. So I'll collect this stuff to just kind of spend down my resources, which is something that you should always be doing. Some of them you don't really need to be doing on your farm accounts, but I mean, I just do it anyway just to get the achievement as well every day for collecting all of the courier purchases that you need. So you need 10 total every single day. And so we can also go into the events, get some Esmeralda going as well, get some resources. That's perfect. It's exactly what I want for this account. I don't do any crafting or anything like that, so I don't need those. But we can go ahead and get into our migration here now. And so we are going to, first step, you want to make sure you have no troops on the map. So no troops on the map at all. Second step, you want to make sure you train some troops as well, just to spend down your resources. So we are going to train some troops here. That also uses some of our resources. And then we are going to go into the migration setting here, just kind of see what else we need to do. So you can zoom out. You're going to click this little world in the bottom right. And then you can search the kingdom that you want. So I'm in 2398 currently. Going to go to 2368, so you can search that in the upper right. You can see I have 8 accounts in that kingdom right now. So I'm going to click there, and then we're able to see that I am able to migrate here. Immigration requirements fulfilled. So I'm going to hit migrate. You can see here you need a city hall 16 or higher. You need the passport pages that you need. So for under 10 million, you only need 1. Most farm accounts are under 10 million. You can see in the upper right, I do have that 1 passport. You don't have any marches queued. You are not in battle, don't have war frenzy, aren't in any alliance. You don't have too many resources. So we're going to have to go ahead and leave my alliance here. If I had someone near me, I would just send them my resources, but I don't have any. And so I am going to go ahead and quit this alliance here. And then going to zoom out again. And thankfully, they allow you to delete your resources now. Before, it was kind of tricky getting rid of them, especially if you had a ton of resources. So you gotta make sure we are in 2368 here, hit immigrate, and then right now it says on the bottom here, current power is 3.96 million, so this will cost 1 passport page, so I'm okay there. I'm gonna hit immigrate, so you can see I do have too many resources, so it's gonna remove a couple million resources, which kind of sucks, but I'd rather just have it in my main kingdom. I'm gonna hit delete there, hit confirm, and then we are going to hit immigrate here. You cannot immigrate again until 30 days after, so it just gives you that warning here. So we're going to hit immigrate, and then we wait, and then it should reload the game. Here we go. So now it should open us into 2368, which is where my main account is. So we will zoom out here, and here we go. So my main account is in BLNK. My farm accounts are in Psi. So my accounts are right here. So now I will jump over onto my main and get myself onto territory so I can teleport right next to my main account. So I'll do that real quick. All right, so we are in my alliance now. So just gonna zoom out here. And then we're first gonna have to teleport onto alliance territory. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then now that we occupy the passes that we need, we can go ahead and find our city. So here we go. So then we can teleport again. And I can teleport right next to my city. And now I am right next to my city. So now I have my farm colony. So now I have my 7 farm accounts right next to my city here. And so that adds another farm that I have so I can start farming more for KVK. We are just registering for Heroic Anthem, so I am super excited for that. That'll be starting at the end of June here. So we are going to be heading into pre-KVK real soon. We are in the beginning stages of registration, and so we're going to go ahead and get into some Season of Conquest KVK, so it'll be awesome for some new content creation as well. And then one other benefit of migrating your farms into a new kingdom is your events restart. So now my Esmeralda, I can spin again. So I can go ahead and spend those other spins. Didn't get any resources that time. But then we also have the monument. So if you come over here into the monument, you have all these free things that you can get, especially in developed kingdoms. It has to be developed. So you want to go ahead and collect all of these. And so this is like thousands and thousands of gems worth of things that you can collect. And it looks like it only let me collect a couple of them. Typically the ones over here you can collect as well. If we go ahead and go into the bag, we see we just got about 2,500 gems right there, plus some gold keys. And so that's pretty awesome. That's just free stuff that you get. And so that allows you to just get some extra goodies when you migrate your farm account into a new kingdom. But this is how you migrate farm accounts into new kingdoms. It is an amazing tactic to gather more resources for your main. I'm gonna head over to my main right now and just show you how many resources I've gotten from my farm accounts, which is pretty insane from the grand scheme of things, because you can only farm so much on your one account with 5 marches. As you can see right here, I always have my farmers out and I always spend down my AP, but that doesn't really add up all that much. And so like say we go over to my main farm right here. We go ahead, I have sent my main account 3.7 billion resources. And I think I've done about 1 billion since the end of our KVK 3. So put that in perspective, where I just like really started focusing on my farm accounts and started to be more active on them. And now I am just raising my resources substantially. And just through 7 farm accounts, it's amazing how many resources you can get, especially when you optimize your farms. I have a detailed video on how to optimize your farms in the best ways. So I'll link that right in the top here if you want to watch that. I highly recommend watching that video in conjunction with this one, so you can migrate all your accounts in and then optimize them to the best of your ability and allow your main to have as many resources as you can for fighting in KVK. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like and subscribe. Please let me know if you have any video suggestions in the comments. I'd be very happy to make a video on them. Otherwise, stay tuned for the video of me opening gold keys and silver keys for the new commanders, and I'll see you guys in the next video.